The situation with this technique, we're going to have somebody grab hold of you with two hands, probably going to be pulling you forwards. Okay? Common situation, sort of thing that happens in a real attack. If Alex grabs hold of me here, and you have to remember, when somebody grabs hold of you, the most likely thing they're going to be doing probably is going to be pulling you in. They might just be trying to intimidate you and all the rest of it. But the main thing you've got to watch for is you'll be pulling me into a headbutt, okay, or you'll be pulling me into a knee. Okay? Either of those two things could happen, all right? So now, yeah, you could do all sorts of tricky things where you start to peel people off and go into locks and things like this, as is commonly taught in some places. But really, by the time you start to put locks on here, he's already starting to grab you, hit you and knock you around and just make life difficult. It's not going to happen, okay? So unless you do something impactful to start off with, any kind of locking technique isn't going to get you anywhere. Not that locks are a bad idea, it's just not the best time to use it. So what we recommend that you do is you trap the hands to start off with to make sure that these aren't going to be a danger to you. You're going to start smacking away at them. His hands could come away, fly up, possibly hit you in the face. Okay? A basic principle to always remember is that the guy can hit you by accident as much as he could hit you deliberately. Okay? So I'm going to check the hands here. I'm going to step forwards into him because if he's pulling me, that's where I want my energy to go. I'm going to drive a punch here into his head. Okay? Move over here so you can see a bit better. So by driving this into the head, this way if he was going to try and headbutt me, he definitely hasn't got much of a chance. And because of his weight is now back, if he tried to knee me in any way at all, he hasn't got the balance to do it. And because of where I'm standing, it's not going to work anyway. Okay? You can't really make any sort of conscious decision here. Now you can use a palm heel instead if you don't want to use the closed fist. Note though that by using the closed fist, I'm punching in a vertical position like this, not a full twist punch like you might be taught at a more traditional environment. All right? The reason for that is if I punch with my fist this way, you'll notice what's going to happen. I'm actually going to hit him. If I'm punching high section, I'm going to end up punching with either the bones of the fingers or the middle knuckle of my hand, and that's going to probably break my fingers. If I'm going to hit with the main knuckles, I need to have my fist in a vertical position. Okay? That drives here, driving his head backwards. From here, I can easily just drop my arm down onto his left arm, which buckles him down and slightly to the side. Okay? That way I'm not likely to get headbutted. I'm still keeping my head out of the way. Then all I've got to do is flip my elbow up, striking him on one side of his head, and then reverse it to strike him on the other side of the head. Okay? So in a very simple and clear way, you can flow from one move to the next and sort of knock the opponent around enough to make sure they're not going to be a danger to you anymore. So when he grabs the knife, you're going to step straight in and do all this in one single hit, driving his head down here, striking in and striking out, just like that. And obviously you can do that with a lot of force and a lot of vigour. I'm not going to do that with a training partner, of course, because for their safety. Once you get in here, when you shot that down there, you can see that you can probably knock him around pretty badly. Okay?